refuses to give up and finally start living your very own Cinderella success story in the body you deserve?
The Cinderella Solution offers an easy-to-start, simple-to-follow cure using flavor-pairing rituals that hit the reset switch on your metabolism's 3 key fat-burning hormones, insulin, cortisol, and estrogen. Our research that spans 60 years of proof, combined with the results of tens of thousands of women across the globe, have already proven that ladies like you are only a step away from signaling a supercharged fat loss doubling effect within your body. See, today, you and I have already established that fat itself is not the actual problem here. The undeniable proof is the 3 hormones that have the potential to keep you slender, youthful, free from disease, and full of life are not running the way they used to. And to make matters worse, women like us have been using methods that are attacking fat from the outside in, causing these hormones to short circuit even more, further dismantling our metabolism while setting us up for a shortened life filled with depression, sickness, and disease.
Cinderella Solutions flavor pairing weight loss doubling rituals do the exact opposite.
The truth is, if you want to dramatically enhance the way you look, the way you feel, and how long you live, you must reprogram these 3 powerful hormones to signal continuous weight loss from the inside out, instead of bombarding them with pills, exercise, cleanses, and gimmicks. And the only way to do this is by using these simple and enjoyable habits that are confirmed by 60 years of proof from the planet's slimmest and healthiest country, proven by tens of thousands of Cinderella success stories, and are backed by over 200,000 years of evolution as well.
And even though it may not feel like it right now, your body is biologically craving this permanent change as you read this. Consider this. Do you think your heart really wants to be working overtime, pumping all that additional blood to that extra fat that's taken your body hostage? I don't think so. Do you think it's good for your brain when it's flooded with depression molecules every time you see an old picture of yourself 20, 30, or even 40 pounds lighter? No way. And what about your family's finances? Seriously.
Do you think it's wise to keep spending money on the flawed, fat-first schemes systematically designed to make you gain back every pound you lose? Why do you think the average woman spends $65,000 on weight loss during her lifetime? It's because the guys in suits, the puppet masters of the weight loss industry, are literally banking on you to fail, so you can come back for more. And as far as I'm concerned, they're all pocketbook vampires that suck away everything except for the fat itself.
So why not give your body and your bank account what it's craving by using a pennies a day weight loss ritual backed by scientific law that holds your hand from start to finish while you quickly reveal the body you've been dreaming about for so long. Rapid, safe, rewarding, and permanent weight loss is only possible if you're using a proven plan that actually works with unique female metabolism to signal immediate, long-lasting fat elimination. The best part is you don't have to wait to start losing weight. You'll be able to download and access Cinderella in seconds on any device. No clunky books, pills, calorie calculators, or equipment to drag around with you. Instead, you'll have everything you need at your fingertips, laid out for you whenever you need it in the simplest terms, so you'll know exactly what to do every day without feeling confused for a single second.
This time, isn't it reassuring to know that you will have full control at all times so you can start experiencing the breakthrough results on demand starting tonight? Right now, you should feel comforted by the fact in the next few hours you could be using the Cinderella PM Fat Flush Tea, so you too can start losing weight by the time your head hits the pillow this evening. You will begin to experience how fast the weight floats off your body when you start pairing the 2 in your cupboard right now, dessert spices that trick insulin into using cheat meal carbs for energy instead of fat storage. It's time to finally discover the common diet foods you need to stop eating immediately so you can unclog the weight loss traffic jam happening inside of you right now. Hint, doctors describe this as the #1 reason women specifically hit plateaus. And by the way, don't worry, we'll have all that fixed in the next 48 hours. Most astonishingly, you will have immediate access to the taste-filled, carb-curing habits that actually target the embarrassing female problem areas you want to banish most desperately. And again, this is due to the fact that the plan focuses on resetting your 3 key female fat loss hormones first, so you can watch the weight disappear from trouble spots like back fat, cottage cheese thighs, and the dreaded muffin top. Speaking of cottage cheese and muffins, you don't have to choke back the cottage cheese this time, and you do get to eat the most delicious fat-burning muffins you have ever tasted. Remember, you only get one body and one life, and you deserve to have the fairy tale ending that so many of my Cinderella success stories have already experienced, such as women in their late 40s and 50s and even 60s like Beth, Cheryl, and Kathy, who turned back the clock by saying never again to the fad diets that actually speed up the aging process and said yes please to Cinderella's proven flavor pairing ritual that finally confirmed that age is really just a number. You too can use these simple tricks that promote shocking increases in bone density without ever picking up a heavy set of weights, while pumping up collagen production and skin elasticity without ever going under the knife. Or even Cinderella supermoms like Heather, Debbie, and Lisa, whose hormones were clinically dismantled after multiple pregnancies, only to find that the reason they were tired, grumpy, and hungry all the time was the exact same reason they couldn't lose any of the baby weight. All it took for them was the secret serotonin surge that Japanese moms use to increase happy hormones in the brain while delivering a metabolic spike that, as you can see, flattened their tummies in record time. And of course, women like me, who thought they were just too far gone because they had over 50 pounds to lose. Whether it was a diabetes diagnosis or that constant feeling of hopelessness, women like Christy, Amanda, Wendy, and Melanie were able to prove their doctors wrong and shock their friends and family by using Cinderella's weight loss autopilot strategy after they lost their first 10 pounds. These are just some of the women who reclaimed control over their body and started living their dreams by doing the opposite of what they had tried in the past. Now it's your turn, and BTW, I think we both know you deserve this. But before you go on any further, once again, I must be completely honest with you. As effective as the Cinderella Solution is, it is not one of those fads that promises 15 pounds in 3 days. I have built my reputation and track record of success with women like you by being totally 100% honest from day one. And if you're looking for another maple syrup and cayenne pepper cleanse, thigh master, or ab vibrator gimmick, the Cinderella Solution is not for you. Cinderella is only for women who are looking for the everlasting and proven answer to transform their body. A completely scientific yet logical, so simple to use solution that works hard for you instead of you working hard. After seeing the shocking pictures of the real life results this system delivers, you may be thinking that a solution like this is unaffordable. And even if you're ready to invest whatever it takes to finally lose the weight, you won't have to. My goal in life is to help as many women on this planet before I leave this planet, one Cinderella success story at a time. And the truth is, I'm so excited because I know in my heart the Cinderella Solution is going to help me take a giant step towards this goal. And even though you know I've already invested thousands of my own money for the research, design, and testing of the Cinderella Solution, don't worry about it. Remember, this is what I am most passionate about, so I just want to make it as affordable as I can for every woman who needs it. I originally considered giving the entire system away for $187, which is less than the price my coaches and I charge for 2 60-minute coaching sessions. I thought that by charging the same amount for a lifetime of weight loss satisfaction as I do for only 2 hours of my time was a great deal. But my goal of helping as many women as humanly possible kept ringing in my ears. Plus, I'm sensitive to the fact that you've already invested in all those quick fixes that took your money and left you worse off when you started. With that said, I'm going to issue you sort of a reimbursement on their behalf. So for today, I'm going to give action taker women like yourself a $100 plus credit to get started, bringing the total cost down to $87, which is already our lowest price ever. But because you've watched this video and given me some of your precious time, I'm not even going to ask you to invest $87. Remember what I said about how important all those little wins are along the way? Well, I want to be able to give you your first one right now. So even though you've got one big win under your belt with the $100 credit I'm giving you, for today only, as long as this page is up and not a moment longer, I'm going to take another $50 off and set your price for the Cinderella Solution at just one single payment of $37. By committing to yourself and acting right now, that means you'll be saving over 80%, which is actually taking money out of my own pocket. But I could care less, because I know this final step is going to bring me one giant leap forward towards my goal. Just do me a favor. When you step on the scale at the end of the week and you see that you've lost more weight in 7 days than you ever thought possible, just tell a friend about Cinderella and give them the same gift you've given yourself today. Deal? So finally, do yourself, your family, and your future a favor and hit the Add to Cart button to secure your $150 off 80% discount right now and get the entire Cinderella Solution for the severely discounted price of just $37. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot to mention, and I know you're in a hurry to get started, so I'll make it quick. As an added thank you, the team and I are going to simply give you the brand new Cinderella Accelerator package as well, for free. Remember, at one time, I was in the same place you are at this very moment, so I can totally empathize with everything you've gone through up until this point. Like I mentioned before, I sat there next to my bed each night and prayed desperately for the fat to come off, hoping that I could just wave a magic wand and the weight would vanish before I opened my eyes the next morning. You're smart. I'm not going to stand here and tell you that you can do that, but I can give you the next best thing for free. And even as you can see here, the accelerator sells on Amazon for almost $150. You're not gonna pay a single cent, as long as this page remains on your screen today. See, over the last year, we've conducted a case study on our most successful Cinderella success stories. The ladies who lost the weight the fastest, like Alexis and Deb, who each lost 25 pounds in under 2 months, and Amanda, who lost 18 pounds in her first 3 weeks, going on to lose a total of 57 pounds. It took a lot of time and money to build this because we actually asked 200 women to complete the program while documenting which flavor pairing rituals they used most often, along with every single meal they ate during their transformation. From there, our team zeroed in on the top 50 ladies who lost the maximum amount of weight in the safest and shortest time possible. In the end, we were left with a streamlined fat loss master plan that not only accelerates results over the first 3 weeks, but creates a metabolic slingshot that speeds up results throughout the rest of your transformation as well. Because the Accelerator Guide uses the most effective and easy to prepare fat loss meals that are proven to work for all women, you won't feel guilty that you're losing all this weight by taking a shortcut that allows you to quickly speed down the road that rapidly reveals a brand new, slender, youthful, and empowered you. Along with Cinderella Accelerator, I'm also going to include the Accelerator Movement Sequencing book as well. Originally, our success stories didn't do any formal exercise during their weight loss journey. I knew firsthand that most women didn't have the time or the energy to exercise the old school way. Plus, most workouts cater to a man's higher testosterone level, which affects your unique female hormonal system negatively, completely ruining your results. It wasn't until my team and I created a method designed to complement the female metabolism that we started using movement sequencing workouts to fast-track results. Although it's not necessary to exercise on your Cinderella weight loss journey, these short 8-minute at-home workouts are only for women who want to lose weight even faster. Once you're able to match unique exercises in the right order that actually force your hormones to signal immediate fat loss, you'll realize something. All those heavy weights, cardio machines, long workouts are actually designed for men. Trust me, when you look in the mirror and see your softest trouble areas begin to disappear like never before, you'll know what I'm talking about. Most who use the free bonus are women who have a deadline in mind. Maybe you have an upcoming vacation, high school reunion, or a pair of jeans you just need to fit into. Or you are just sick and tired of not being able to achieve the body of your dreams and want to get there as fast as possible. It's up to you. You can choose to lose weight fast or faster. And remember, even though everyone else has paid $150 or more for the Cinderella Accelerator system on Amazon, I'm just going to include this entire bonus pack for free. And by the way, don't forget that because I'm already giving you that $100 credit plus the additional $50 off that I promised you a moment ago. When you hit the add to cart button, you'll be getting 90% off, which is a grand total savings of a whopping $300 off the solution that is literally moments away from changing and potentially saving your life. I'm Carly Donovan and thank you for listening. I absolutely cannot wait for you to be the next Cinderella success story. Let's do this together. The only thing left to do now is take action. If I can give you one more piece of advice before I go, it is this. Whether it be your fitness, your finances, or your family, there can be no positive change unless you take positive action. By simply putting one foot in front of the other, myself and thousands of other women have taken that first step towards a short yet unbelievably rewarding journey. And girl, I'm not going to try to employ you with these meathead marketing scare tactics, intimidate you with the consequences of not making what you already know in your heart of hearts is the right decision here today. So while you're already excited because you know deep down this is going to work, I don't think it's necessary to remind you again about the health and longevity related consequences of not getting started on this final weight loss journey as soon as possible. Plus, I know when I mentioned that I used to have pink blood from all the fat floating around in it, you secretly wondered if you had that pink sludge running around your veins as well, didn't you? And while many of us have experienced a glimmer of hesitation, this was all erased within the first few days of our journey. I can't imagine what could have happened if this army of Cinderella success stories let self-doubt get in the way of their weight loss journey that opened the door to their new life. That's why I've created the Cinderella Glass Slipper Guarantee, to erase any reason you might still be on the fence of turning your entire life around. With the Glass Slipper Guarantee, my goal is to eliminate all of your self-doubt by just asking you to say maybe to the Cinderella solution today. All that means is by simply hitting the add to cart button now, I'm going to let you try everything for 2 full months. And if you're not completely satisfied with the numbers you see on the scale and your health is not dramatically restored in record time, just send a message to the Cinderella support and we will give you every penny back as fast as possible without any questions. That's why there's absolutely no risk in just saying maybe today. And trust me, I've looked around and nobody in the business offers a peace of mind guarantee like this that virtually eliminates any glimmer of hesitation and every ounce of doubt like the Cinderella 60-day glass slipper guarantee. And don't forget, you'll always have access to myself and the 24-hour customer support team. So if you ever have any questions or concerns, there always will be someone there in your corner whenever you need us, day or night. How's that for peace of mind? I'm so excited for you to get started. Just remember, the clock is ticking. And it's now time for you to seize back control once and for all by securing what I vow to you to be the very last weight loss solution you will ever need. Let's get started. Are you still here? All right, you must have a couple final questions before you start losing weight tonight. I get it. You're a smart lady and you want to make sure everything is covered before you get started. Good call. Here are the straightforward answers to the top 5 questions we get at Cinderella HQ. Am I too old for this to work, and do I have to exercise? Definitely not. It has worked wonders for women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, all the way up to women in their late 60s. That's because the low impact movement sequencing workouts gently influence weight loss and are completely optional, so you don't even have to use them to experience great results. On top of that, the bonus quick start guide will show you the 2 key flavor pairing rituals that will have you feeling 10 years younger in your first week. Do I need a bunch of fitness machines, a gym membership, or a full fridge of diet products to get started? No way, just a pair of lightweight dumbbells, and you don't even have to buy any special diet products or weird foods to get started. Simply follow your pre-made flavor and meal pairing guide and watch the weight float away. By the way, don't spend any money on useless gym memberships, and if you already have one, cancel it and save some dollars. Your optional workouts have been designed so you can watch your trouble spots disappear in the comfort of your own home. What happens after I click the Add to Cart button? Well, the short answer is you have already taken your first step towards becoming a Cinderella success story. However, immediately after hitting the Add to Cart button below, you'll be taken to our 100% secure order form page. Simply enter in your information and you will receive instant access to the full Cinderella Solution System along with your bonuses. Remember, this is a one-time investment, so you'll never be billed again. And you can download all the books and videos to as many devices as you like. This way you can access the system on your computer, tablet, and phone, whatever you want. I have a slow metabolism, a slow thyroid, diabetes, heart disease. Can this system still work for me? It is always recommended to speak with your doctor before starting any fitness or weight loss program. Although not designed to treat any of these problems, many Cinderella success stories, including myself, have experienced improvements in relation to many diseases and ailments. Remember, this system is not just designed to lose weight, it is engineered to promote rapid yet safe weight loss by using tactics that heal from the inside out. I thought the scale might be wrong. Then people started noticing the changes. Not just my weight, but in my focus at work and my confidence around others. One night I was out for dinner. A friend asked, "How are you losing all this weight and still drinking wine?" I thought to myself, all this weight, is it really that noticeable? So the next morning, after that night of dinner and drinks, I decided to weigh in again and see what was really happening. Part of me was still expecting that painful defeat of gaining all the weight back like I did in the past. To my amazement, I had lost a total of 26 pounds in the first month. This new little habit of mine was working, and it was working fast. Any skepticism I had was totally erased because I actually felt amazing while losing weight this time.
Not only was I eating almost double the food and carbs than I had while I was dieting in the past, but I was still able to eat my favorite cheat foods, and I was never hungry or exhausted, like how you feel on a diet. And then I realized, this isn't a diet at all. This was all confirmed only a couple weeks later when my family doctor revealed the results of my latest round of blood tests.
Remember the doctor that showed me a vial of my pink blood and then condemned me by saying it was all because of my reckless eating habits? That guy.
So even though I wasn't a fan of his bedside manner, I went in anyway and sat nervously in his office. "Carly," he said with a puzzled look on his face that combined shock and maybe even a hint of attraction. And I have to say, I looked darn good that day. I was wearing my favorite skinny jeans that hadn't seen the light of day since the Bush administration. Plus, I was walking around with a certain glow because my husband, who couldn't keep his hands off me, had kept me in bed for an extra hour that morning. It really does do something to your self-confidence when you feel your man take you in his arms and lift you up like it's nothing at all. And with all the money I was saving from canceling my gym membership and not buying those expensive weight loss pills, I was able to treat myself to a new haircut, facial, and massage. Invincible doesn't do justice to the way I was feeling.
I know, enough about me. But as a woman, you know these little wins count. And I need you to realize you're literally only one step away from experiencing some of these same victories.
Alright, so in the end, the blood test revealed that my once plaque-spackled heart was running on all cylinders and the threat of diabetes was gone. I was able to trash that giant box of meds, and my daily depression had turned into a feeling of fearlessness every morning when I opened my eyes. And before I knew it, I had safely lost almost 90 pounds in record time, all thanks to just using 4 out of the 11 simplest Japanese shokuiku flavor pairing rituals that suited my lifestyle the best. Finally, those 3 fat-hoarding evil stepmother hormones who inevitably lose their way in our mid-20s had once again become fat-burning queens, allowing me to start living my very own happily ever after.
And I'll tell you right now, once you hit your own weight loss goal, that 20, 30, 40, or even 100 pounds, it just feels like an added bonus compared to knowing that you've just bought yourself some extra time on this planet with your friends and family. However, how you feel about that lady staring back at you in the mirror each morning can be pretty powerful. So I should give you a glimpse of what you too can expect when the weight just starts falling off. Starting tonight.
I lost 6 dress sizes and every pair of pants with an XL or L were in the garbage. Even my most embarrassing trouble spot, my butt and my legs, went from shameful to shameless. Friends couldn't even believe the pictures until they saw that the tattoos matched. Every outfit I tried on fit perfectly, hugging all the right curves in all the right places. Do you know how good that feels? You will, because pairing the right flavors and food together actually signals your body to use your most ample storage zones as its first choice fuel source. Then, my after pictures went viral across the internet, inspiring so many women across the world struggling with body image. Messages from ladies started coming in by the thousands asking, how did I do it and if I could help them? Women who had tried everything, even women who had horrible genetics, shattered metabolisms, hypothyroidism, and even women whose gastric bypass surgeries had failed them. It was time to share the flavor pairing breakthrough with women who wanted to take back control of their body and start living the life they deserve. I sent out the flavor pairing guide to weight loss resistant women across the planet, and the response over the next month was nothing short of incredible. I witnessed women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and even 60s eliminate their belly fat while reducing symptoms and medications related to obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Without fail, each and every woman who followed these stress-free rituals lost weight every single day. The results were so amazing that these success stories were being shared across social media in the thousands. Just looking at these stories makes me so emotional. Thinking about all the women still struggling to lose weight when the true solution is actually so simple, so safe, and so effective. Even though the female metabolism is hardwired to fail after 20 years old, it turns out that we are only a simple step away from reigniting our female fat loss hormones. And I know it seems impossible because the billion-dollar weight loss industry focuses on selling you quick fix products that treat fat first. But as you now know, they ignore the actual reason your hormones force weight gain in the first place, causing rebound fat hoarding and failed attempt after failed attempt.